extra sparkle in your life.
The Shopping Channel, the department store you come home to.
This is Sky Movies.
Good afternoon and welcome to Sky Movies. We get off to a musical start today with Christy McNichol in The Pirate Movie. At 4, there's animated adventure in a haunted mansion as Scooby-Doo meets the Boo Brothers. There's a TV premiere at 6 when Mia Farrow and Denholm Elliott lead a strong cast in Woody Allen's drama September. And following entertainment tonight, Burt Lancaster and Kirk Douglas are tough guys, two aging crooks trying to go straight. That's at 8 tonight on Sky Movies.
It was a time for starting life anew.
A child. I'd love to have a child.
Of unrequited love and of forbidden passions.
Oh my God, I just can't believe that happened.
Denholm Elliott, Mia Farrow, Diane Wiest, Sam Waterston and Jack Warden in Woody Allen's September.
Our daughter
A time for change.
hates me and I love her.
A time to turn their lives forever. September. Tonight at 6 on Sky Movies.
Right now, we're going down to Australia, where Christy McNichol is about to begin a fantastic romance with Christopher Atkins, based on the Gilbert and Sullivan classic, The Pirates of Penzance. This is The Pirate Movie.
The following movie has been classified PG, parental guidance recommended. Some scenes may be unsuitable for young children.
Tepid foreigners.
Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelt of elderberries.
And passed the most difficult test of all.
You must cut down the mightiest tree in the forest with a herring.
For the very first time on British television.
I feel happy.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Friday at 8 on Sky Movies. Today on Sky Movies brings you the biggest stars and the greatest hits. More of the best film entertainment around. There's the television premiere of one of the most successful British movies of recent years. The true story of a spectacular crime. And of a man who in the end put his family before his freedom. Starring Julie Walters and Phil Collins. Buster.
You won! Thank God.
Yeah, not exactly. Do you like the flowers then? By the time we're through, we'll be able to lift any amount of cash off any train, anywhere.
In 1963, Buster Edwards and his friends made the headlines as the men who pulled off the great train robbery.
Stamps and 2 premium bonds, please. It's not Clacton here, you know. Too bleeding right, it ain't it? Don't get flies like this in Clacton.
He's in Clacton to get some TCP from the chemist.
Oh, but it's not Clacton, is it? Been paradise in the sun, that's what this is.
In May, there's drama with 2 of Hollywood's biggest stars, as you've never seen them before. Jack Nicholson and Meryl Streep are the down and outs in Ironweed.
Hey, Francis.
Hey, Pee-wee.
You're back in town.
Yeah. Doc says I got cancer. First thing I ever got.
Ironweed takes us back to the 30s, to the mean streets of Albany, New York, haunted by the past.
Don't go walking away from me. You'll be lost in the world.
I'm not a drunk and I'm not a whore, and I never let a man use me for money.
You I don't like.
Well, I sort of like you.
I'm the one that's living. I'm the one that put you on the map. You don't know nothing that I don't know. See?
There's comedy and romance in May in the amazing true story of a teenager who had a certain way with older women. Patrick Dempsey is the woo-woo kid.
Can I ask you a question?
Uh-huh.
You still love Carlo?
Oh, I don't know.
This is the greatest day of my life.
Ellsworth White Carver Jr.?
Hey, what is this?
You're under arrest.
What are you doing?
Just come with us. There'll be no trouble.
Listen, don't you hurt her.
Come on.
Okay, Sonny, how about a big smile for the folks back home?
They were the happiest days of my life. We're very much in love. You tell him, Judy.
Really knows how to make love.
It was the first time in my life I was completely happy. If he still wants me, I'm going to get a divorce.
You know how old he was when you ran off with him?
I knew, but it didn't make any difference. He was more of a man at 15 than most men are at 35.
Hey! That's my wife!
We take a joyride into dangerous territory with an uptight yuppie and a free spirit who's going to show him how to have a really good time, even if it kills him.
Our accountant would sure wonder what I was doing in a cheap motel in the middle of Jersey on a Friday afternoon.
He's a cat.
No, I can't use that.
Why?
That's money for the Christmas club.
Charlie, are you telling me that we're not going to get a room because you're saving money for Christmas presents in the middle of June?
Good afternoon, Richard Graves' office.
Yes, Mr. Richard Graves, please. Mr. Charles Briggs is calling. Walping!
I think I love you.
You're still lying! I know for a fact that your friend here isn't married. His wife left him because of you.
What? What? Ray, are you out of your mind? As a thief, maybe. Ray, goddamn you!
Shut up, Ray!
Jeff Daniels, Melanie Griffith, something wild. Also in May, we enter the thick of the battle in a sweeping epic drama about the American War of Independence. Leading the cast is Al Pacino in Revolution.
All these men here, we all fought for something. So you take it from us, and we're going to fight again.
Sons go to war because fathers don't. There ain't it war!
Thank God you're alive.
You cannot belong to this family and fight on the other side.
The freedom and
That's more great film entertainment coming up on Sky Movies.
When you're just growing up, every day is a new discovery. But nothing David Freeman has ever experienced will prepare him for the adventure that lies ahead.
Sit down.
I think there's been some sort of mistake.
Your brain contains data necessary to get me and my friends home.
I'm just a kid.
You are the Navigator.
Flight of the Navigator.
Do something!
You're the Navigator, not me.
His mind is the key to an adventure on the most fantastic hot rod in the universe. A story of a spaceship.
That flying saucer's first rate. Be cool, dudes.
A friendship.
I'm gonna miss you.
I'm going to miss you, too.
And an experience beyond imagination.
Don't you want to take a turnpike?
I'm the Navigator.
Flight of the Navigator, Sunday at 6 on Sky Movies.
I'm an animatronic designer, which means that my job is to give life to the puppets.
Animatronics for me is basically providing in-camera effects rather than post-production effects. It can be something unbelievably simple. It can be a performance, or it can be quite technical, computer-aided or electronically aided mechanics, hydraulics, pneumatics, etc. Basically any device that we can think of to make something work for the camera.
These are little marching soldiers for the Greek myth story. Daedalus makes toys for children. So this is just 3 little mechanical puppets mounted on an arm, controlled by a lever with a mechanism to make the arms and the legs work.
What people tend to forget is that we don't make robots, we don't make automata, we're not in the business of doing that. We make things specifically for the film industry, which is a medium where you cheat continually and you use the medium. If I can make something with a piece of string and a small lolly stick, I will do.
We find a way to make the required action happen. That's animatronic design, is basically giving life to the puppet. Here I'm making 2 flying models of Daedalus and Icarus for one of the Greek myth stories. So we have a little puppet. Inside this foam skin is a machine contained in a fiberglass core. This will be suspended from wires, and these are used for shots that would really be impossible with the performer. See them very high in the sky, circling around, or looking down on them, flying through the clouds. So we use models in this instance to perform things that would be very difficult to do with the real actors, and perhaps very dangerous.
This is one of the wings from one of the episodes of the Greek myths that we're shooting at the moment. It's a working wing. As you can see, it folds up beautifully. It was designed by Jamie Courtier, who's at present working here, but he also incidentally designed the wings from Brazil. So you can see that the technology in animatronics continues. Animatronics started probably with Star Wars. It really became a specialist thing to do around about that time.
Sorry about the mess.
For the people in this country, I suppose after that, it developed through Dark Crystal to Alien to Greystokes to a film called Return to Oz, which I worked on, until now, where there's probably 3 or 4 films going on worldwide which use it.
This is a very traditional way of making an animatronics figure, if you like. It's a little puppet being made for the Greek Myths show. It's about 3,500 years old, the period, and very much opposite to some of the very advanced things that we do today.
63, take one.
Action.
I'm tired. I'm going to sit down.
You'll make it live, will you? The cat is quite a simple hand puppet that was made for a Japanese television show. There's a mechanism inside the head or the face or the hand or the arm or whatever it may be, which is connected through a cable to a hand control. And the cable basically, when operated from one end, activates the mechanism.
Next on Sky Movies, it's over to Scooby-Doo and friends. They've decided to join forces with a team of Ghostbusters, and they're all off to investigate